What's going on, everybody? It's FREEDO here for Your Overwatch, bringing you another news roundup video here today. Yesterday, a patch went live that fixed a lot of the bugs that were occurring, which is a good thing that Blizzard was so quick to jump on a lot of these issues that came up, but also out of character for them as well, because typically, they're very good at ironing out the next build of the game on the PTR, making sure that we don't really experience any of these bugs. But as the game gets bigger and bigger, you gotta imagine that it gets more and more complex. But nevertheless, a big change to Genji that was sort of ghosted into yesterday's update as well. Players on the forums were issuing concerns about how Genji Blade has been working and how now they get less swings out of the blade. But according to Jeff Goodman, there was a way that you could get a 7th swing if you had too much ping, meaning that there was some weird interaction that a little bit of lag could somehow sneak your ability to swing again when you really weren't supposed to, theoretically. Now, the backwards thing about this is that the bug fixes from yesterday removed this bug as well, but is in some way a nerf to Genji, meaning that now everyone only gets 6 swings, even though some players were used to sometimes getting that 7th swing. The interesting thing about all this is that Jeff Goodman says that they're going to reinstate the 7th swing for all players. In an upcoming patch, they're going to tune up the swing speed of Genji's blade so that he gets 7 swings a sword instead of 6, which is a very interesting and impactful change. I also wonder if they're going to tweak the damage numbers of Genji's sword so that he does the same amount of DPS that he was going to do otherwise, just swinging more often, if that makes sense. Because if not, then this is just a straight damage buff in the overall damage output that sword can do. Jeff says he's not sure when this change is going to be coming out, but to a patch near you, it will. Shimada mains rejoice! Genji's one of the most powerful heroes in the meta right now, and to be honest, he doesn't really need this extra help. So we'll see how this affects the game, and maybe this is going to call for other heroes to get some love in the patch department as well, to be able to compete with the raw power of the cyborg ninja himself, Genji. The state of the Genji issue is a bit in flux. Right now, everyone's going to have an even 6 swings, and in a future patch, it'll go up to 7. But back onto all of the other recent news that we've had so far. Yesterday's patch did a whole lot else besides just changing Genji. It seems like a lot of people don't know that Mei's freezing mechanics have been restored. The Ice Queen cometh, look out, the devil is back in full effect. There was an issue where she couldn't freeze with her endothermic blaster or her ultimate. That has been resolved. There was a weird graphics glitch where when you look through a barrier at broken glass, it would turn black for some reason. That got fixed as well. And also, some inaccurate results on Assault and Hybrid maps with the new tie system has been fixed. A lot of players sent this in to us as well over Twitter. We expected it to get resolved quite quickly, and luckily it did. But now on to an envious cosmetic note. Zarya has been a playable character on Heroes of the Storm for quite some time, but is getting updated with some sick skins that are way better than any of the skins we have on the game of Overwatch. I actually love Heroes of the Storm. It's my favorite MOBA game. But I can't say that I'm not jealous that Zarya is getting better skins on their game than she gets on our game. She was ours first, so we should get the cool skins. That's what I say. Hopefully, with any luck, we'll be able to see these skins go into the game. And also, if you remember, we reported a few news updates ago that Jeff Kaplan was talking about 2 skins that were going to come out for Zarya to Overwatch. One was awesome, one was beyond awesome, and maybe it's the 2 that we're looking at for Heroes of the Storm. Why not, really? Yesterday as well, Jeff Kaplan was a major buzzkill to the whole E3 conversation, but sometimes Big Daddy Jeff talks cryptically. He says, while we appreciate the enthusiasm, the Overwatch team won't be attending E3 or announcing anything at the show this year. So that means Blizzard's not making any announcements, but that doesn't mean Terry Crews won't be making any announcements.
Got some big surprises. I got a major surprise coming at E3.
It makes sense because Blizzard typically doesn't go to E3 because they have BlizzCon for that kind of release stuff. Now the question is, could Terry Crews still give us Overwatch-related news, but reporting as himself, just Terry Crews, separately from Blizzard? I still think that could be a possibility. Who knows? Why else would he and Jeff Kaplan be leaning so hard towards the Doomfist issue? We'll have to wait and see, but my money's on this announcement from Jeff Kaplan being only half of the necessary information to illuminate the situation. That's been it for this news roundup video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please hit the like button. It really does help us out and lets us know that you appreciate the content. If you haven't already, subscribe for more because we upload each and every day, and you're going to want to hit the bell icon so that you join the notification squad so you get notified when our videos go live. Linked in the description, you can check out our Twitter, our Twitch page, and our Discord server where you can interact with our community and find players to team up with. That's been it for me. I've been FREEDO for Your Overwatch. I'll see you guys next time.